Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jordanos and today I am going to be repotting my bromeliad. So I have had this baby for about 8 months now and it's currently in this pot. I got it from IKEA, I think. And what I'm going to do is, because I don't like the soil that it's in currently, and I also feel like because it's growing in, I don't know if you can see, but it's growing this new shoot right here, and it's also growing this new shoot over here, this one right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to repot it and put it in this pot right here. And so this pot has 3 drainage holes at the bottom, and that's what I'm going to be doing. So if you want to see me repot my bromeliad, please stay tuned. Alright, so what I'm going to be doing today is I am going to be making my own soil for this bromeliad. I currently went the route where I make my own soil because store-bought soil is a bit on the expensive side. Plus, I hear that you can adjust it and make your soil how you like when you make it yourself. So let me put this off to the side for now. Okay, so what I'm gonna use today is, where is it? Some cocoa coir. Look at that. I really don't want it to spill, you guys. But I have a whole lot of cocoa coir in here, which is great. This should last me for a very, very, very long time. So I'm excited about that. So I got that. And I got that one from, I have the name somewhere over here. Where did I put it? I put it somewhere, but I bought it from Amazon, and I can't, oh, there it is. Okay, so I got it from Amazon. This is the company. And so I've already used it for, if you haven't seen my last video where I repotted my anthurium, go ahead and check that out. But I pretty much show you how I used it that time. So I'm going to mix cocoa coir. I'm also going to use some let me make sure you guys can see. So this is pumice, and I also got this from Amazon as well, and this is what it looks like. So it's not huge pieces, but it's like kind of coarse. I'm also going to be using some, well, it doesn't really show you the name, but this is worm casting. I'm also going to be adding this to my mix as well. Okay, so I'm going to start off with putting on my gloves. I know some people don't like to use gloves when they're changing their pots, and I don't always. What's that? I don't always use gloves, but it varies. Okay, so come on, pot. Let's take this baby out. I don't really know what to expect. I don't know what the roots are gonna look like. You know what, actually, before I do that, I actually want to measure everything first. So what I'm going to be doing is, so my last repotting, if you guys haven't seen it, it was an epic fail. My anthurium's doing okay. So I guess it's not an epic fail because my anthurium is still alive and it's, I think, showing signs of growing. But it was an epic fail in the sense that it was my first time making my soilless mix, and it was my first time doing measuring and everything. And I just made it way more complicated than it needs to be. So this time I'm just gonna, for bromeliads, I found out that they like very well draining soil. So I'm gonna make sure it's gonna be like 50 or 60% pumice, and then it's gonna be about 40% coco coir, and then I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit of worm casting on the top. That's the plan, so let's go with it. So since this one has fairly big drainage hole, I'm gonna put pumice on the bottom first, just so everything doesn't spill out through the bottom. It actually might still spill out, but let's just go for it. Oh my god. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. Ooh. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh. That's beautiful. I think that's 50%. So let's go a little bit more. All right. Okay, so I just feel like a little bit more than halfway. Next, I'm surprised actually that nothing is really falling from the bottom. I was expecting everything to fall out, so I'm very surprised about that. Okay, next we are going to add my coco coir. I don't know if I should put it on the table and then pour. Probably. Sorry for the lighting. I know it keeps adjusting, but... And if you guys never... Oh my god, I should probably not have done it like that. If you guys have never used coco coir, it's basically the outside part of the coconut. It has a very fluffy texture, and I personally love the way it feels because it's so soft and fluffy. It doesn't have the same weighed down, I guess, feeling as soil does. It's just it's so soft. Yeah, let's go. So I'm gonna go for what I think 40% is. And the coco coir, what you basically do is you add water to it, and the water, fairly hot water, not super hot, but like warm water to it. It comes dry in brick form, and then after I added the water, it just fluffed right on up. So this is coco coir that I'm adding in here. And honestly, for how much I paid, I don't remember exactly, but I remember it not being that much. It's very worth it, you guys. Very worth it. Because this will last me a long time, I would imagine. So I'm actually probably not gonna, I'm probably gonna do 70 pumice and then 30 coco coir, because I also don't want it to overflow on the top. So I'm not gonna fill it up all the way to the top. And then and I'm also gonna just vibe it out and see. Okay, so without me spilling, let me show you guys what's going on so far. Okay, I don't want it to be all the way to the top, so I'm not gonna. All right, so now I am going to add some worm casting. And the worm casting I got is also from Amazon. Let me take these off. By the way, you can always put this on top of everything, you guys. It's the coolest thing to keep. It's cheap. I got it from the dollar store, I believe. And anything that's open to reseal it, I just kind of been using that. The worm casting, I'm going to just eyeball. But in case you're curious, this is the kind I'm using. And I got this from Amazon as well. And it looks like this. Okay. So I'm gonna eyeball it. I don't know how much I should put in here exactly. We're just gonna figure it out. Oh, and if you've never seen coco coir, let me show you a close-up. It's so fluffy and feels really good. Okay, so let's just eyeball it. Because the thing about worm casting as well is you can top it off with worm casting every week if you want to. So if it's not enough, I can always just come back. And top it off. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I have another pot over here waiting for me. And this one's just empty. I don't use it because it has no drainage holes. I guess eventually I could drill some holes in here, but for now I just use it as a mixing pot. Or I could just mix it in here. No, because I think it'll be easier for me to just mix it separately. I don't know why the lighting keeps changing. Let's get this in here. Yeah. Let's get this in here. Oh yeah. Okay. So I only have a little bit in here. I can probably just toss this around like so to get that mixed in. Well, that's a lot of pumice. I'm actually gonna put more pumice in here. Come on, come on. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So I'm gonna leave a little bit of pumice on the bottom of this just so the soil won't just seep through the bottom. Let's get to mixing. I don't know if I'm the only one that feels like sometimes I'm baking when I'm making my own soil, because it's a lot of mixing and measuring. So how's everybody doing? I hope 2020 is going well so far. Mine has been fabulous. I've definitely made a list of things that I want to achieve. Health is one of them. I've been doing low carb, not strictly, but I've been doing low carb a little bit because it stabilizes my mood. It's not so much for weight, it's just mostly for my mood. My sugar, I feel like, makes my mood go up and down. So low carb really helps me stabilize that. So yeah, eating healthy is definitely one of the important things, because I feel like once your health is up to par, then everything else in life kind of just falls in place. Okay, so I didn't mix this super well. I mixed it as much as I can, but once I pour some of this in here, I'm gonna mix it some more. So this looks like this, you guys. It's just a little bit of pumice, just so the soil won't. I'm actually gonna get rid of some of this. Let's put it in here actually. But I'm gonna keep a layer in this pot. That looks good. And now I'm going to put a little bit more of this mixture until I feel like I'm at the right level to put the bromeliad back in here. And it looks like this. I really don't want to bring it closer because I feel like knowing me, it's probably gonna fall. But I'm just gonna, it looks good. I like it. It looks very airy. Look at all that pumice. It's crazy because when I first started planting and taking care of my indoor plants and I was new to it, I really knew nothing about aeration. So a lot of my poor plants were suffocating bad. I know I'm not the only one. I've killed quite a few of my plants early on because I didn't know any better. But now I know. So what I'm going to, well, let me get rid of this little piece. Probably garbage or compost. So I don't know what this is going to be looking like. Okay. Oh, not bad. Okay, not bad at all. Let me get you a closer look. I'm making a mess. Not bad. Okay, so now I'm just gonna kind of, let's put this off to the side. Now I'm just gonna kind of vibe out where I want the bromeliad to sit comfortably. What do you guys think? I don't really know how to show you without spilling everything. Put it in there like that. I feel like, oh, excuse me. I feel like that's a good height. Hold on, I'm gonna have to look at it from a distance. Yeah. I feel like that's a good height. Oops, see. The lighting is not cooperating with me right now. What do you guys think? It looks like this. It's in there. See it? That looks good to me, I think. I can't decide if I'm supposed to take out a few more. If not, so like this from here down is filled with the new soil. So I don't know if it needs to be lower in the pot. If it does, please leave a comment down below. Let me know, so for future plans I would know not to leave that much space on the bottom. But I think I'm just gonna go with it. Oh my god, I am the most indecisive person ever. I wish I had somebody here to tell me no or yes. Oh well, we'll just roll with the punches. Okay, you guys, I'm just gonna go with it. All right, so now all that's left to do is add on some mix. How should I do this? Let's get this. Let's get this. Oh yeah. Let's get this bad boy in here. Let's make sure it's centered. I think I made enough mix. Oh yeah, That's what I said. So I was gonna mix it further before I put it, but I didn't mix it properly the first time around. The cool thing about this pot is it sucks for replanting plants because I tend to overwater all my plants, but it's great for mixing because it has no holes on the bottom. So let's get that mixed in. Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay. Now, all we gotta do is add this into this. I should probably move it a little closer. Why do I feel like I didn't make enough mix? Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. Uh-oh. Stay up, leaves. Looking good, looking good. Looking real good. Oh, I did make enough. For a second, it looked like I didn't, but I did. Oh my goodness. You looking good? You are looking good. I actually have extra. Yeah, actually. Probably a little bit more, but I actually have plenty left because not plenty, but a little bit more. Get some of this. I wonder if everybody's still watching. If you're still watching, leave me a thumbs up down below. Please support my channel. It would really help me out. Plus, make sure you leave a comment and let me know what kind of videos you would like me to do. I have other plants that I have to repot because I'm going soilless for a lot of my plants that look like they're not doing exceptional. So if you want to see that, stay tuned. Okay. I actually have extra. Look. Look. Nothing goes to waste, so I'm actually going to gather all of this and add it as well. Let's add you in here. Let's add you in here. Let's add you in here. Wow. Am I the only one? After you repot your plant, you can almost sense that it's happy or happier. It looks good. And now these two. Hey, where's the other one? Yeah. So now these two, and I don't know if you can see. Let me give you a closer look. You see how there's stuff coming out? Let me shoot right here. There's two of them. So it's going to be, so there's the mother plant right here. But then there's this one, and there's this one over here growing. But This baby looks so much better already. So the only thing I have to do now is I'm going to the sink. Well, I don't have to go to the sink, but I'm going to water it. I feel like it's not centered. I don't like when plants are not centered. It makes my whole life feel like it's out of balance. Okay, so what I'm going to do is also, what's it look like? So beautiful. Okay, let me put you over here. So what I've been doing, everyone, is the reason why a lot of my plants were also not doing so great is because I was not properly fertilizing them. So I started to fertilize them. Um, I don't know where I put it. I have no idea where I put it, but I started to fertilize them. I bought two things from Amazon. One is focused on helping the roots grow, and the second one is focused on helping them flower. So you basically add half a teaspoon of one of them into a gallon of water, and then you add a teaspoon to a gallon of water, and you water it. And the one that helps the roots grow is actually seaweed based. Oh my goodness. So it turns your water into this color. It looks crazy, but it's good for you. This is a gallon, of course. That's why I decided to use it. It makes measuring very easy. But yeah, so I'm gonna so I just pour that into my beautiful water pitcher that I got from Amazon as well. I'm gonna water it, and it's done. And if you guys want to see an update on this baby in about probably, let's say, a week, it's doing fine. The only thing that it's growing the two new shoots, so that's why I wanted to repot it in a bigger pot. I felt like maybe the roots need more space now, but also it was showing signs of lack of something, because if you take a look at that. You see that? It's browning. This part is fine. This part is fine. Look at that. What causes that? So that was another reason I decided to repot it, because it started um, turning brown and crisp, and I figure it's lacking some kind of nutrients of some sort. But yeah, so that is my bromeliad. If you enjoyed this repotting, please make sure you. Oh, someone's calling me. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. It really does support my channel, and it makes me really want, feel like the time that I'm taking is not wasted. But yeah, so, oh yeah. And if you don't have any plants and you're afraid of plants, just jump in, get a low maintenance plant to get started. Once you get bitten by the green thumb, there's no turning back, because it really does make your life flourish. Like, I love, 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 love. And my next video is actually going to be of me coffee. My next video is going to be of me. Crouton. Say hello, Crouton. Hello. Repotting. Bye. So if you want to see that, stay tuned. Until then, thank you for watching, everyone. Love you.